Today we are going to make a new holder. We have made many baskets while training to make layer-wise weaving, and now I feel like putting them into shape. I have recollected the idea of a holder I saw on the site Одноклассники, classmates. Unfortunately, I have lost the link. If somebody suggests it, I will be very grateful. I like the holder because it's solid and, of course, because it's very beautiful. This pattern is the simplest one. Here we have let one strip through. But the most interesting thing about this holder is that one can create and display one's imagination with no limits. That is, here there is one strip, while here there are two strips already, interwoven in different order. Here there are three of them already. It is the way we alternate. Dark ones on the light background, light ones on the dark background. Here there are three of them again, but they are interlaced in a different way and look different. So let's start. The thing about this holder is that it is woven in double way. At first we prepare the tubes for regular weaving of holders. Here I have just inserted the tubes, here I have lengthened them a little. Because here the basket is bigger than this one, for example. So you have to pay attention to the size of a basket. And the thickness of a holder has to be corresponding. This holder is thinner. I've used 4 tubes for making it, while here I've taken more tubes even for the first stage of weaving. And with one of the tubes I start regular weaving. Regular way of twining round like we usually do. It is the first stage, when we shape a holder like we usually do. I have lengthened the tubes and twined them round gradually. Lately I've gotten used to do it without using any thread. I shape a holder with the help of ordinary clothespins. Sometimes I even don't use glue. I lengthen the tubes while weaving, and here at this side notice that I have shaped the same beginning as at that side, but stopped. I will explain you why later. Now lengthen and continue twining round, shifting the clothespins gradually. Placing coil after coil. It is our first stage. We have twined the holder round up to the very end, and now, you remember when we were starting we left a kind of beginning from this edge. Now with this tube, without lengthening anything, we will be twining the holder round for the second time, shaping the pattern. At this stage we have to choose the pattern we are going to use. Either this simple one, letting one tube through, but it is a past stage, so it is not interesting anymore. I feel like trying to let 3 tubes through. I take 3 tubes, fix them carefully. You can help yourself with some glue. Join them in such a way to hide the tips with our coils. Wind about 3 coils with no pattern to fix the tubes, and then start forming the pattern. This time I'd like to kind of embroider in a satin stitch. The first stitch will be like this. I unfold 2 extreme tubes and make a stitch. Place them back and unfold the middle one. Try to place the tubes parallel to each other. Lengthen the tube. We alternate. As a result, we get only 2 steps in our pattern. The pattern is not difficult at all. 1 coil, lift up, 2, 1 more coil. So we have twined the whole holder with a pattern. Remember that we were leaving 3 coils in the beginning. In the same way we approach the finishing to make it symmetric. Cut the tubes we were making a pattern with and make 3 coils. That is all. We have made 3 coils and hide our tubes in the loops. I am going to do it with a knitting needle and a couple more words about what matters here. It is better to have the tubes we are twining with long, to lengthen them as seldom as possible. It is one point, and the second point is that the tubes we are forming a pattern with have to be more or less similar in thickness. That is, we try to choose such tubes to avoid evident widening or narrowing. Here I have failed a little. This tube is thinner than the other one. As a result, the pattern doesn't come out as tight as I'd like it to be. Here I have succeeded better. I've managed to avoid such failures. So good luck to all of you. We are going to celebrate Easter with new updated holders.